Hi everyone, this is Lisa Falcon G with Universal Hidden Insight, and today I wanted to do something kind of special. I wanted to do a little oracle card draw for everybody, and I think right now there's a lot of unanswered questions, and I don't know how many people have ever had, a tarot card reading, but traditional tarot cards can kind of leave you with more questions than answers, I think. They can be a little cryptic, and you really have to know, that the death card doesn't mean death, things like that. You have to be able to decode them. So what I like about oracle cards, especially if you have a really good deck, is they're a little less ambiguous. They can kind of give you some more insight that's a little just more straight to the point. And I have a really great deck. I actually have two that I'm going to pull from, hopefully. One of them is the Spirit Animal Oracle. It's by Colette Perrin-Reed, and it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I love the pictures in it, and it's really centered around animal spirit energy. So I think that's kind of perfect, because the time we're going through right now is really about healing the earth, and especially our humanity's relationship with animals. What's interesting is when I had this intention of just pulling some cards for humanity, for global healing, for answers for the collective of what we're really needing, the deck kind of broke right in half, and I got this card, which says Cow Spirit, and right away I thought that was really interesting, because a large part of these diseases are connected to our exploitation and harm that we've brought to animals. And there are, some schools of thought and religions and spiritualities that believe that cows are sacred. And I think that all animals are sacred. It's not just dogs, it's not just cats. When we look at a dog or a cat and we say, oh, they're scared, or oh, they look happy, or they look sleepy, that's sentience, and that's something that all animals experience. Fish experience it, bugs experience it. Anything that's sentient has emotions and can feel fear, can feel pain. So I thought one of the big lessons for me that came out of that was to just continue to reaffirm that if we're to move into a more healed earth, if we're to move into a more connected evolution of humanity, that we're really going to have to redefine our relationship to animals, to the earth, and to understand that we no longer need to abuse or exploit animals to get what we need to survive. We don't need animals for protein. So to move more towards a life-based intake of nutrients, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, beans, grains, all of those things have all the nutrients that we need, and it's not something that's taking the life away from anybody. So let's go ahead and grab some cards here. I don't know if anybody last night participated in the global meditation, but it sounds like about 1 billion people did, and it really looked like it made a difference to anybody that follows the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance is essentially the Earth's kind of like heartbeat. The Earth makes a sound. Everything resonates at a frequency. We're electromagnetic beings, and we're emitting a frequency all the time. Even though we can't hear it, the Earth does this as well, and it averages about 7 hertz. So I don't know how long, as long as I've been following it, it's really had certain periods where it just goes sky high up into the 40s, 50s, 60s. I think there was even a day a couple months ago where it went up into the 70s, and so I've started to look at what connection is there to how I'm feeling when it's having these spikes or these dips. And there does seem to be one that really connects with how our energy is feeling. So especially when we gather together with a mass intention of healing, of peace, of generating a sense of, restoring balance, I think that can really make a difference with the energies that we're connected to. Everything's connected. Everything is connected, and science is beginning to really understand that, and I think that'll be a continual discovery for us in science. So right now I'm just shuffling the cards with the intention of whatever anyone who's watching this really needs to know, a message that would just bring some insight to the situation. And That's a really beautiful symbol right there. Immediately I felt a lot of hope. This is the dove spirit. So I know there's a lot of connotations with the dove, right? The dove that was sent after, for those that follow the Bible, the dove that was sent after the flood to signal that everything's okay. So how amazing is that? How amazing! Oh, spirit rocks. So let's take a look at what that card means. That is number 21. So for anybody who follows numbers, that number might have a meaning as well. And this one says, be peace. It says, with her beautiful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility, above, below, and all around you. Much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with your heart of a peacemaker, with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out to the world, as spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful it is, your compassionate heart. And there's a protection message that comes with these cards as well. It says, however disturbed the waters around you, however troubled your heart, Dove Spirit is there to remind you that peace without begins within, as you reconnect with the Spirit through practices that awaken you from spiritual amnesia. And just to stop there for a moment, I really think that that's a large part of what this is all about. As uncomfortable as it is, it's through the discomfort that we grow. It's through these times of, challenges that we reach deeper and dig deeper. And I know it's been a real challenge for me. I've really had some dark moments. But this is a collective dark night of the soul, and this is a chance for us to redefine what humanity means in our relationship with the earth and our relationship with each other, and our relationship with our own wellness, and understanding that my healing isn't just about my healing. It's a responsibility I have because it's connected to your healing. And my wellness, your wellness, it's all connected. If one of us is sick, we could get many others sick. So I think that there's a real metaphor in that. So the message continues with, your true nature is as a peaceful child of spirit, but how easily you forget. You're being invited to sit in the cozy, safe nest of spirit. Soon the waters will become still, and you will feel peace again. Oh, thank goodness. Be compassionate with yourself at this time, for all of us can forget that peace is always at hand, always there, gifted to us by Spirit. Become the peace you wish to see in the world so that you can reduce any suffering, performing acts of kindness and radiating love. Dove Spirit also reminds you that when you see inequity or someone harmed or in need, trust that you have the capacity to bring peace through smiling, sending love, speaking a kind word, and listening with a compassionate heart. Do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy and harmonious coexistence so that they may embrace the dove spirit within themselves too. So, again, that's the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, Colette Baron Reed. This deck rocks. I love it. Lots of beautiful, beautiful pictures. I'm going to do one more pull from the Universal Wisdom Oracle deck, which I also think has really beautiful artwork. This one is by Tony Carmine Salerno. And let's just see if we can get some more insight. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle with the intention again that, whoever's watching this, that this is a message for what you need right now, for the things that are going to really support you and give you hope and give you insight. And I think right now, that's one of the best things we can do, especially if you're feeling totally discouraged and totally, powerless, to just recognize that, all power comes from within. All power is an illusion as well. So I think we have to just keep being willing to let go of control, let go of what we want to see happen in the future. I think continue to hold a vision of a brighter future, but be willing to adapt and be willing to flow. All right, so let's take a look here. This card looks like one of the elders. This actually looks like one of the grandmothers to me. And this says past life. So that's quite interesting. Let's take a look at what that means here. These ones are in alphabetical order. They're not numbered like the other deck. So past life says we each hold in our past experiences within our subconscious memory and carry it says we each hold our past experiences within our subconscious memory and carry these subconscious memories from one life into the next. Your past influences the way that you currently react to and experience life. A current issue affecting your life and your relationship stems from a fear you've developed in a past life. I'm going to stop right there for just a moment. That rings true to me in a lot of ways, because I think that whether or not you believe in reincarnation, there is such a thing as morphic resonance that Rupert Sheldrake talked about, in which means we are connected to the memories of our ancestors, the entire genetic pool of humanity. So, we've gone through great floods, we've gone through great trials and tribulations, big wars, plagues before. So we're in our DNA, it's encoded in us to have a certain amount of fear about situations like this. And I think that that's interesting that this card just came up. So it says, having an understanding of past lives can sometimes help you make sense of your present life and personality traits. The memory and feelings associated with your past lives can be accessed by sitting quietly in meditation and asking Spirit to show you anything that might be of help for you in the present. You may be shown a glimpse of a past life that's contributed to a current fear or situation you face, and this can often help you heal the present. Keep an open heart during your meditation. Know that you are surrounded by light and love at all times. Ask your angels to show you that only that which will help you Ask your angels to show you only that which will help you dissolve and heal the current issue. Before you finish your meditation, imagine all your past experiences bathed in love and light. Bless your past, present, and future. Ask that this healing be gentle over the days and weeks to come. You can access past experiences in meditation by yourself, provided that you trust in the process. However, if you prefer, you can seek the assistance of someone who's experienced in this type of work. In choosing someone to assist you, simply ask the spirit guides and angels to attract the appropriate person for you. So that's really interesting, I think. Right now, I think it's very important that we stay as centered as possible. Now more than ever, it's probably really important to use all our self-tools that we would use through any healing journey. So meditation, self-care, eating good, sleeping good, drinking a lot of water, making sure that we're taking time to connect, and making sure that we're taking time to come within and be with ourselves, stay in compassion, come from a place of love, come from a place of understanding not only for ourselves but for others, to look for where we can uplift others, and through that see that that's the way that we're going to uplift ourselves as well. So I hope that this brought some insight. We're going to be okay. I know that's really what I've been needing to hear, that everything's going to be okay. So to see that Dove Spirit card, wow, that was a really beautiful, beautiful message to receive here in doing this. So I hope that all of you will be blessed today, and maybe I'll look to do another one of these soon. Everyone take care.